My name is Armagan Yavuz. I'm lead designer of BANNERLORD, and I'm the founder of Terror's Entertainment. Yeah, it's we call it Captain Mode, and it's about basically it tries to recreate the atmosphere of medieval battles. And in it, each player controls their own character, but they also command a group of AI soldiers. So that makes it very, very tactical and teamwork oriented. And individual player skill is also still very, very tremendously important. But the teamwork aspect is also very dominant. There are like 6 different cultures in the game, and each of them has a various troop types you can select from. We wanted to provide a large variety of different options for the game. So you can pick different kinds of archers. For example, the basic archer is like a little bit like more lightly armored. And there's also a heavier version which can actually do a little bit of a melee fighting as well. But there are, as a trade-off, there are less of them. So there are a lot of like decision points for the players to go for the exact troop composition. Sure, the perk system allows you to further customize the kind of troop you have. Basically, for each troop type there are also 2 perks that you can select from, and the perks are unique to the troop type, so they are not shared among troops. They can be anything from like an extra troop for you, or some kind of better weapon, some kind of boost to one of your abilities. So according to your individual tactic, you can select a particular perk to maximize the effect. I think we are planning to have 4 different multiplayer modes at least. One will be Siege, one will be Duel, one is this, and one will be a multiplayer mode without bots, so where everyone will be a human. This one we thought it would be very interesting because we want to really recreate the atmosphere of medieval battles. Our new game engine and system allows us to have great like big cavalry charges, shield walls, and such, and we wanted players to be able to use that in multiplayer. It's the kind of game mode where you the thing I like about it is that you make so many decisions. So in smaller multiplayer matches, you basically like move, and then have a very quick interaction, very quick like fight, and then the game is over. And here it's much more prolonged, and you keep doing decision after decision after decision. So I think the interesting part of the game, or the more exciting part of the game, takes longer, and I like it very much, and I hope players will like it as well. Yeah, definitely. I mean, pretty much everything is subject to change, but actually our game engine allows us to have much bigger battles, so it will be quite easy for us to increase the numbers. We pick part because like people are used to having typical team sizes of 5 where they make teams with their friends, but we can always change that to be better or try something different. We probably at some point we'll have something like that. Currently there's nothing in the immediate future. Yeah, Warband was very, very like difficult in that regard. So people had to, a lot of people abandoned the game, or they had to learn the game from forums and etc. We are planning to remedy that by, in the single player, we are going to remedy that by having a much more polished start to the game, where the game takes you through the learning phase. For multiplayer, I think we will still put them something like a tutorial, but I think the most important thing is to make sure that like the moment you enter the multiplayer scene, you are not just butchered by some expert players. So we'll probably do something that allows really novice players a little bit of time to practice with each other. I think that will be very enough. I think our new game is also more friendly for novice players, because there's a lot of information on the user interface right away. Everything is like more nicely presented and everything. So I'm hoping that we won't be having the same problems we had before. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll have a matchmaking system which probably won't be supporting mods, but when players set up their own servers, they will be able to use modded servers. Sorry.